a big pile. Because of the rain every night, it'll turn into mulch, and then you put it back into the farm. So don't waste it. And coffee is taken to the polisher.
Whoever knew all this one.
The polisher prevents fires. If any of the skin didn't come off in the roller machine, if you broke the skin, it's going to set on fire. You don't want that to happen. So use air pressure. The beans are actually jumping up and down. So they hit up against each other, and all the extra skins come off. They go down into the bag. The coffee beans will be sized out, and that's how you get the beans. This is parchment. Any extra skins or any light things?
Yeah.
Tiny things. There's 8 different screens for sizes of coffee. This is just the top 3. Each size changes by a millimeter in diameter. So kind of hard to see with your eyes. But this is the loudest machine because it's shaking back and forth. So the big beans get stuck on the top, small beans go down. Usually bigger means better because it'll have less defects. If a bug happened to eat it, the bean would be smaller. Also, the bigger it is, the longer it's on the tree for, so you get more sugars and a better flavor. Smaller sized coffee tends to be a bit more acidic and bitter in the aftertaste, except pea berries. They're kind of strange. For some reason, they mature faster. They're always tiny, so go straight down to the bottom. That's how we find them. And because they're circular without that flat edge of the normal coffee, their grade looks a little different. But each size of coffee will go into its own channel, its own bag. And then we take them one size at a time to the next machine and find the best beans of each size. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
The entire table is coated with coffee. You can't see anything metallic. Underneath the metal mesh, there's little holes that have air pressure. So when it's on, the beans are actually floating on the top. The table is shaking so the beans can move around. The tilt is doing the work for us. So we just separated by the surface area of the coffee. Now we're making sure it's not hollowed out because you don't want any bug damage, basically. So you're looking for density. When you think dense, you're going to think heavy, so it's going to sink down to the bottom, which makes sense. But the machine isn't logical at all, which is why I love it. So it's the exact opposite. So dense beans travel uphill, less dense beans trickle down. It was very confusing at first, but it's called the Brazil nut effect. So when you get a can of mixed nuts, if there's Brazil nuts inside, they tend to be at the top. Same principle. Just like Brazil nuts in the can, the dense beans will take up more space on the table. So less dense beans go in between them and then push the big beans up. It's really fun to watch. But less dense beans at the bottom are too small, they're broken or eaten by bugs, so we won't force you to drink them, so we'll still keep them. When you're in the farm and you're picking coffee off the tree, 7 pounds picked is only 1 pound roasted. Because the majority of the coffee, or the majority of the weight comes off when you dry it, the water weight goes away. And then you get skins and defects that take away too. So you have about 14% of the farm you can actually drink, which is very small. So you're reusing as much as possible. So make a tea, make a mulch. Defective beans at the bottom are still roasted. We'll grind them up and then you make body scrubs, make soaps and candles out of it. Because there's still caffeine and antioxidants. It's really good for your skin. Ground up coffee will act as an exfoliant, so replaces microbeads, which means less plastic in our ecosystem. And then now that people know that coffee is good for your skin, you don't have to waste the good beans to go down your shower drain. Now the coffee at the top you want to drink is taken to the last machine called the color sorter. It's like eating like cucumbers off of your eyes.
Yeah.
So this machine is why we think we're fancy. So we're one of a couple companies in Kona with this machine. It's not a secret, it's just kind of expensive. We haven't had it for very long. But coffee will come in 3 colors. So greenish taupey, like this one, is perfect. It's peak maturity, fast tasting. It's bright red when it was on the tree, so that's what we're looking for. If you get a white or yellow bean before you roast it, it's not ripe yet. It tends to be sour or acidic in taste. And if you get a brown or black bean before you roast it, it's overripened and bitter. It's going to change your flavor a lot. That's why most people will over roast coffee. Because on the table, all the beans are mixed together. So picking out the bad beans by hand takes forever. It's kind of impossible anyway. You just roast all the coffee longer, it'll hide the bad flavor. It overwhelms it, but then your coffee ends up burnt. So to avoid burning it, we got the machine. Top section of the light scanner is the same thing we have in our phones and our cameras. It'll recognize color. So green beans are found, we put them in the funnel. If the coffee isn't green, it's knocked into place with air pressure, and we put it into a different funnel. So you can still technically drink it, it's just terrible, it's not going to make you. So you buy soaps and candles. And all the good green beans you want to drink are put into a bag at the bottom of the chute, and we'll take it off to roasting when we need more coffee in the store. Any questions?
Oh, it's interesting. This is interesting.
It's a lot of coffee to have to package. With 2 small machines, use almost every day. But all 3 machines that we have work the same. It's technically an oven, so there's propane at the bottom to heat it up. The machine heats up and cools down, but that's about it. You still have to cook. So we have she's our roast master. She roasts by smell, sight, and sound. So smell is kind of easy. It smells like toast when it's roasting. If it's burning, you can tell. The sight is a little testing spoon. So it just takes the coffee out, you watch the color change. You look for different indicators like the oil and the steam coming off. This is really what you're going to get. And as coffee roasting sounds like popcorn, so pretty easy. Just like popcorn, beans start to pop under the heat and the pressure, so they're growing. That gives off your flavor and caffeine. So flavor is oil, which is why dark roast coffee is super oily. It's more flavor coated. So that's a good thing, not a bad thing. And the caffeine comes out like a molecule. So the longer you roast coffee, more caffeine comes out. It's basically being burnt off, it goes away. So there's less caffeine left inside the coffee. So dark roast coffee, which is roasted the longest, has the least amount of caffeine inside. It's the opposite of what everybody thinks. But light roast coffee actually has 20% more caffeine than a dark roast. It's only 20% though. If you drink another cup or two of dark roast coffee, you get caffeine just the same. So just go yourself the flavor that you like. So
Yeah,
first roast.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah.
How do they do the decaffeinated coffee?
It's preheating. So we use you can either use chemicals or you can use water, and you preheat before you roast the coffee. We used to use just water, which gets about 99% of the caffeine out.
So it takes that caffeine out.
Yeah, beforehand, before you roast.
Before it's roasted.
The only trick with that though is to keep the flavor inside because they come out at the same time. So with water, you have to reintroduce the flavor. It's kind of gross actually. It doesn't taste good. So now we use CO2, which sounds kind of bad, but it's what we breathe out anyway. The coffee releases it after it's done roasting. So we heat up CO2 and apply it to the raw coffee, and it's such a fast process that the flavor doesn't leak out, which is nice. You roast it afterwards and the oils come out naturally. So you get about 98% of the caffeine out after that. So the first roast is called the American. If you open and smell it, it comes about 410 degrees or 14 minutes, and it smells like chocolate. About 4:30 or 15 minutes. It smells more like coffee this time.
Yeah.
It's a little stronger.
Now I will. Oh yeah.
The reason why that's everybody's favorite is it's medium, so in the aftertaste, the flavor and the caffeine levels will balance, so you get a smooth aftertaste, which is why I like it. To me, this one kind of tastes like raisins, not in a weird way, but like dried fruit. It's very sweet. As this one ends, you can hear the popcorn noise, so the oil and caffeine's released. So last roast of the French comes about 4:50 or 16 minutes. 8 hours, it just costs more. So once the coffee is done, we drop it inside the roasting drum into the cooling bin. Once in here, the coffee will act just like pasta, so it won't stop cooking until you cool it down. You don't want it to over roast. So underneath the machine is a fan. Bigger machines have the understir. You just want to make sure it cools evenly. Then once the coffee's cooled, we package it into small bags and then we sell it off. Any questions?
Yeah. Do they shellac those beans? They're so shiny.
No, it's the oil coming out of them.
No, the beans.
It's a joke.
It's so shiny though.
Yeah, well, they didn't grind it.
I'm a woodworker. So yeah.